talking about. Now, got to start off with this first one here. I'm going to sing this next one with my dad. Oh, can you hear me? Can y'all hear me out there yet? All right, this is going to be a little, I'm going to try and do a little duet with my dad because I'm remembering him a lot today.
Where were you when the world stopped turning that September day? Were you in the yard with your wife and children, or working on some stage in L.A.? Did you stand there in shock at the sight of that black smoke rising against the blue sky? Did you shout out in anger, in fear for your neighbor, or did you just sit down and cry? Did you weep for the children who lost their dear loved ones, and pray for the ones who don't know? Did you rejoice for the people who walked from the rubble, and sob for the ones left below? Did you burst out with pride for the red, white, and blue, and the heroes who died just doing what they do? Did you look to heaven for some kind of answers, and look at yourself and what really matters? I'm just a singer of simple songs. I'm not a real political man. I watch CNN, but I'm not sure I can tell you the difference in Iraq and Iran. But I know Jesus and I talk to God, and I remember this from when I was young. Faith, hope, and love are some good things He gave us, and the greatest is love. Where were you when the world stopped turning that September day? Teaching a class full of innocent children, or driving down some cold interstate? Did you feel guilty 'cause you're a survivor in a crowded room? Did you feel alone? Did you call up your mother and tell her you loved her? Did you dust off that Bible at home? Did you open your eyes and hope it never happened? Close your eyes and not go to sleep? Did you notice the sunset the first time in ages, or speak to some stranger on the street? Did you lay down at night and think of tomorrow, and go out and buy you a gun? Did you turn off that violent old movie you're watching, and turn on I Love Lucy reruns? Did you go to a church and hold hands with some strangers, stand in line and give your own blood? Did you just stay home and cling tight to your family? Thank God you had somebody to love. I'm just a singer of simple songs. I'm not a real political man. I watch CNN, but I'm not sure I can tell you the difference in Iraq and Iran. But I know Jesus and I talk to God, and I remember this from when I was young. Faith, hope, and love are some good things He gave us, and the greatest is love. I'm just a singer of simple songs. I'm not a real political man. I watch CNN, but I'm not sure I can tell you the difference in Iraq and Iran. But I know Jesus and I
walked to God, and I remember this from when I was young. Faith, hope, and love are some good things he gave us, and the greatest is love. And the greatest is love. And the greatest is love. Where were you when the world stopped turning that September day? All right, that's the late, great Gary Miller, my dad. We miss you, Dad. We miss you. I'm trying to get organized. So there's a few songs that are directly related to 9/11. And there's a few other songs that are just about remembering the good times, the old times, the fun times. And if you can think of any songs that might fit with this show, let me know. I'll try and do one for you. My sound sounds weird to me for some reason right now. I don't know what it is. Can't really figure it out. But let's go and do another one that's all about 9/11 right here. Welcome in, everybody, to Still Kickin'. Doreen Lane is our host today, also the owner of this place, so let's take care of this lovely venue. Hear people saying we don't need this war, but I say there's something worth fighting for. What about our freedom, this piece of ground? We didn't get them, just keep backing down. Say we don't realize the mess we're getting in. Before you start your preaching, let me ask you this, my friend. Have you forgotten how it felt that day? See your homeland under fire and her people blown away. Have you forgotten when those towers fell? We had neighbors still inside, going through a living hell. And you say we shouldn't worry about Bin Laden. Have you forgotten? Took all the footage off my TV. Said it's too disturbing for you and me. It'll just breed anger, that's what the experts say. If it was up to me, I'd show it every day. Some say this country just out looking for a fight. Well, after 9/11, man, I'd have to say that's right. Have you forgotten how it felt that day? See your homeland under fire and her people blown away. Have you forgotten when those towers fell? We had neighbors still inside, going through a living hell. And we vowed to get the ones behind Bin Laden. Have you forgotten? I've been there with the soldiers who've gone away to war. And you can bet that they remember it's what we're fighting for. Have you forgotten all the people killed? Yeah, some went down like heroes in that Pennsylvania field. Have you forgotten about our Pentagon and all the loved ones that we lost and those left to carry on? Don't you tell me not to worry about Bin Laden. Have you forgotten? Have you forgotten? Have you forgotten? There's always something there to remind me. I walk along the city streets you used to walk along with me. And every time I take reminds me of just how you used to be. Oh, how could I forget you, girl? There is always something there to remind me. Always something there to remind me. Shadows fall, I pass the small cafe where we would dance at night. And I can't help recall how it felt to kiss and hold you tight. Oh, how could I forget you, girl? There is always something there to remind me. Always something there to remind me. Born to love her, and I will never be free. You'll always be a part of me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. If you should find you miss the sweet and tender love we used to share, just go back to the places where we used to go, and I'll be there. Oh, how can I forget you, girl, when there is always something there to remind me. Always something there to remind me. Well, I was born to love her, and I will never be free. You'll always be a part of me. There is always something there to remind me. Always something there to remind me. Always something there to remind me. Something sounds so weird I can't figure it out. Oh. Yeah. Ba-bum-bum-bum-bum. Always something there to remind me. We vowed the vows and walked the walk, gave our hearts, made the start and it was hard. We lived and learned life through curves. There was joy and there was hurt. Remember when? Remember when? was change. Disassembled, rearranged, we came together, fell apart, and broke each other's hearts. Remember when? Y'all remember, right? Yeah, I remember. I was remembering Mr. Bob this morning. Miss that old guy. Remember when the sound of little feet was the music we danced to week, brought back the love, we found trust, but we never give it up. Remember when? Remember when? 30 seems so old now looking back. It's just a stepping stone to where we are, where we've been. We said we'd do it all again. Remember when? Remember when? We said when we turned gray, when the children grow up and move away, we won't be sad, we'll be glad for all the life we've had, and we'll remember when. Remember when. Remember when. Y'all check out the words. Try to remember the kind of September when life was slow and oh so mellow. Try to remember the kind of September when grass was green and grain so yellow. Try to remember the kind of September when you were young and callow fellow. Try to remember, and if you remember, then follow. Try to remember when life was so tender that no one wept except the willow. Try to remember when life was so tender that dreams were kept beside your pillow. Try to remember when life was so tender that love was an ember about to billow. Try to remember, and if you remember, then follow. I think this one has an air trombone solo in it. Deep in December, it's nice to remember, although you know the snow will follow. Deep in December, it's nice to remember without the hurt. The heart is hollow. Deep in December, it's nice to remember the fire of September that made you mellow. Deep in December, our hearts should remember, then follow. Follow, then follow. Then follow.